like if you were to do a timeline from when you started, what are the high points?
Gosh, I don't know. So many of them. And they just keep getting higher and higher. I mean,
that's
all
the
the new office openings are really high points. I mean, getting Kevin O'Quinn his first job and getting him working with Stephen Meisel as a guy with very few pictures in his book, that was definitely a high point. Often I feel like a lot of the high points are, I don't realize how high they are at that time until I look back at them, you know.
But you seem, for ruling an empire, you seem very humble and accessible.
I'm accessible, for sure. I do like to stay accessible. I mean, a lot of my new, young photographers I found just came from Facebook, just from chatting with strangers on Facebook.
How do you find the time? Because I know you have good people working for you, but nonetheless, you're the one that has to oversee everything in the end.
It's also what I enjoy. You just manage to find time to do the things that you enjoy doing, and connecting with people and networking and meeting new people is something I really enjoy.
And when's your birthday again? You don't have to give
January.
the year. So you're a Capricorn or
Yeah.
Sagittarius. Capricorn.
I guess, yeah. Not that I believe in any of that, but yeah.
You don't?
No.
Really?
No.
So you don't believe in Chinese
I don't
signs
really believe
either?
in the Chinese sign either. I'm an ox, if you want to know. But
An ox, okay.
But, yeah.
So what do you believe in?
I'm much more science-based. I don't believe in homeopathic medicines. I don't believe in, astrology or anything like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so getting to more practical, since you're traveling all the time, what are your secrets for staying fresh?
Oh, I don't know.
It's tough,
I don't really have to.
Because you haven't aged in, I must have met you 27, something like that, years ago.
Yeah, I mean, I know.
And you
I
look
think
the
your
same.
memory's a little faulty because I really don't look the same. I can pull out some pictures if you want.
Well, you really haven't aged,
Yeah,
seriously.
I have no secrets whatsoever.
No secrets.
Yeah, no, lots of drinking and smoking.
Yeah? But I guess you just have good genes.
Must be it.
That's it, yeah. And your daily routine, you said you like to walk to work.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's really a great luxury.
Yeah.
You obviously love people.
Yeah.
Do you need much time by yourself, or you don't
I
like
enjoy time by myself from time to time. Yeah.
What do you like to do when you're not ruling the empire?
I have my country house in upstate New York, which I love.
Where is it exactly?
It's a little town called Palinville.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's
Palinville?
Yeah, in Greene
Anything
County.
to do with Palin?
No, don't even mention that. No, the town's been there quite a long time. It's close to Catskill. And it's a beautiful old house from 1917, I think, something like that. It's a concrete castle that a kind of crazy guy built back then. But it's really beautiful, especially in the summertime. I love having friends there. I love entertaining. I love cooking.
What are some
wines.
of your favorite dishes?
I mean, I do a lot of French stuff, but like really simple, traditional French stuff. I love a good old American barbecue. I do quite a few different Italian things. As much as I love Japanese food, I can't really go there.
No,
that's
you have to be
real
another
serious
culture
commitment to learn that.
Yeah.
I love wine. I have a huge wine cellar up there with about 4,000 bottles in it. Love
4,000?
Yeah, I know. When I get into something and start collecting, I kind of go overboard. But the great thing about wine is that you collect it,
with age.
and then you use it, actually, and you share it with your friends. So,
that's great.
Rather than collecting physical sort of things that you end up with too much stuff, the wine, you use it up.
What's the oldest bottle?
I mean, I think it's probably a Madeira, and I think I have some Madeira from like 1812 or something like that.
Wow, what is it like? What does it taste like?
Well, Madeira, once it's bottled, it doesn't age anymore. Madeira is a very, very sweet wine. Yeah. but it's a high alcohol.
That's the secret. Once
Yeah.
it's bottled, let's find out.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
that.
You
Let's
have to,
bottle
supposedly you have to
ourselves.
change the corks about every 50 years, or the corks will
Really?
deteriorate. But yeah.
Wow, that's exciting.
Yeah.
And when did you get into that? Was it like traveling through France, or?
That was a big part of it. Yeah, that was a big part of it. I only really got into it maybe 5 years ago or something, but yeah.
And if you were to pick some place you've never been that you'd love to go, where would it be?
Gosh. A big focus for me right now is Latin America. As much as I've traveled all throughout Asia and Europe and Australia and so many other places, I haven't made it past Costa Rica in that direction. So and I love Costa Rica. So I mean that's a real focus for me next, is someplace I want to go.
Bogota.
Haven't been to Colombia, haven't been to Argentina, haven't been to Brazil. Yeah.
Wow.
So
God, there might be an office opening in Bogota or Sao Paulo.
could be.
Maybe Sao Paulo could be safer than Bogota. I don't know. I have to investigate.
I'm going to check them out both to decide.
So if somebody wanted to start out to represent people, be an agent, what would you give any advice?
I don't know. It's really difficult for me to say. I mean, I'm really happy I started at the time I started, because there weren't really other big agencies at that point. I mean, Art and Commerce started a bit before me, but by today's standard, they would be considered a really small agency.
Really?
Yeah. I don't envy the people who are starting out new agencies right now. It's not easy. But, I mean, the main thing is, start in your local market and start with some people that you really represent. Really believe in their work, and learn your market, learn what people are looking for. If you're going to represent photographers, you need to know about photography and the history of photography. You don't have to know so much about the technical side, but you need to represent people who are in a field that you have a personal feeling for.
Sounds good. Well, thank you.
All right, my pleasure.
And here we are not in a fifth floor walk-up. This is just one room out of how many here? How many square
1, 2.
meters?
I don't know. I never really keep track of that.
A lot.
I'll show you around. Yeah.
Okay, great. Maybe I'll just walk around with this. Whose pictures do we have here?
This is my mother-in-law.
Your mother.
Pat Horner. Yeah, my boyfriend's mother.
Okay.
Pat Horner.
So you're married.
Not legally, but we've been together for like 15 years, so might as well be.
Long.
Yeah. That's Philippe Camatti. This is a little thing that I just found at a flea market here.
I love it.
That's Will McBride.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And then there's our little living room here.
Who's here?
That's Bettina Reams.
Very nice. Very sexy. Here we are in the little meeting room.
Yeah, unfortunately we had some leaks from upstairs. So
It's always, there's Paris, it's plumbing problems.
Here's the entry. That's Simon Proctor. That's, I think that was the first Chanel show that they did at the Grand Palais.
Ah, it's so great. Etienne Rousseau, I think, maybe. Or Alexander de Batac, I guess.
Accounting's back there. Everybody's out to lunch. There's usually actually people working.
That's great.
But this is the hair, makeup, and stylist department.
Wow. And you found all your French people here, or you brought some from New York?
No, they're all here. I mean, since then, 1 or 2 have transferred. And this is the photography department.
Hi.
And that's Tree, our producer.
Nice to meet you. Great. God, it's endless here. There's the book. And what's back here?
That's back where we started. My office again.
God, that's great. We walked in a circle. I love it.